No, but I thought I'm here. May as well do something. May as well pop on and. Oh, oh no, I don't want to hear myself. God, it's bad enough you guys haven't heard me. Right, so yeah, I'm trying to make a set text source because I did a tutorial. Well, I say a tutorial, it wasn't really a tutorial, but I did something earlier where it was like, hey, here's how to make a death counter. And that's great. That's great. You can make a death counter. But then I was like, oh, actually, I haven't got a task for you to shove that into OBS. So I thought, let's do that now. Let's do it. How hard can it be? It's probably gonna be quite hard thinking about it. But this is probably gonna be the boy I want. Set scene item properties. Sounds dangerous. Anyway, right. Let me get on with stuff. I'll just waffle as I'm tippy tapping. I feel like I've forgotten to load some stuff. I mean, I can see the stream. So it is streaming, so who cares, eh? Who cares? Right. Anyway, let's continue on. So what I'm gonna need the new the data blocks. They're like the bits that we store data in, and that needs to know scene item name. Actually, to be honest, that's cool. Source name. Source name. Why not? Right, so that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we've got something like this elsewhere. Where was it? Was it? So it was not set recording state. I'm sure one of them I had to get the scene properties and do something with it. You know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So let's just check on here. If we've got a source name, if we haven't got one, just blow up, just like TNT style. Then let's get, if we can, oh, let's change that as well. We only need to check if we're connected. If we're not connected, don't bother. Blow up earlier. So right, we need to do current scene properties. Get current scene item properties. Now, one thing I'm unsure of with this API I'm using, I'm not sure if it's like additive in terms of like I can pass over the bare minimum of things and it goes, oh, I'll just update them. Or whether it's like, you know what, I'm just going to update everything. So that's why I'm doing the get beforehand. I might not even have to, but I'm living dangerously now. So source name, that's cool. That'll get me the current ones. A cheeky await there. Right, okay, that's cool. So on there, properties dot. Is there text? Please tell me there's text on here. There's not text. Oh, it's not gonna be that endpoint then. Item, there's not gonna be item. Yeah, well, is there any other things on there? Set scene item properties. It's not gonna be that. Apparently. Who knows? Right, what are the ones we got? No. So, no, it's not gonna be send request. That's always the case. I think I'll just do something simple. It'll be simple. And it never is. I've just realised I've left over Transport Tycoon OST running. Let's just quickly move that to another window somewhere. And I'll make it slightly quieter. So that people don't lose their minds. A bit quieter. Slightly. I quite like it. I quite like listening to Urban Transport Tycoon while doing the tippy tappies. But I appreciate not everybody does. Anyway, back to this. Where was I? So, do you know going to be duplicate scene item? That's rubbish. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these. Get special sources. Oh, don't need any of that right now. No, not source filter. Set current no. Set source, no. Oh, no. Would it? No, it won't be. Oh, set source settings. Maybe it's that one. Maybe it's that one. That's it. Is there a get source settings? There is. There is. There's the source name. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Come on, what is it? Current source settings. Again, this could be additive. It might not be. Who knows? Let's just wing it. Right, tell me, do we have stuff on here? Settings. Oh, it's a J object. I don't know what the things are. Right, you have to go look at the API. Oh no. Let's just crack open a lovely little incognito window and pop it over here. So using the OBS v4 WebSocket, blah blah. Scene, no, source item settings. Oh, protocol. That's gonna be good, isn't it? No, it's not the 5 version. It's the 4 version we want. Because 5 is the latest one, but the library I'm using doesn't support 5 yet. And when I asked what the library, I'm using a fork of that library that some nice chaps made. But the original library I was gonna make, I went in their Discord. I was like, "Hey, V5's out. What's the sort of ETA on V5 being done?" And they made out like saying, "Oh yeah, it's people are doing PRs and stuff." I was like, "Well, what's your rough timeline?" Probably next year. So that kind of got put to one side for a bit. So we want sources, source settings. Come on, tell me there's a source settings. No, sources. Source settings, yes, but what is source settings? Just what is source settings? Oh god, just show me what the source settings are. May require some probing. I don't want to probe around. I just want to be told. Just spoon feed it to me. Like a baby bird, just regurgitate it into my mouth, please. Oh, maybe I can just use this one. Subtext. That's text. Right, we're gonna use that one. I think that's close enough. Get text. Yes. Get the properties, and then text properties, and that then. Text. Oh, we've done it. Okay, right. So we'll set the text to be data. Oh no. This actually, we're gonna have this processable. That means that you can put variables in. You can embed them. So yeah, the text process is going to be the data.text, and if there's nothing to be processed in there, it just kind of ignores it. So you don't really lose out anything there. Yeah, that seems about right. That's a job well done there, I think. So now it's a set text GDI properties plus. Set that. Yes, job done. That can't be that easy. That can't be. And these things are wrapped in try catches, so when the executor runs them, if it blows up, if it was the sky is falling, it just go, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. It just log an error. So yes, a text source. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. There is one problem there though. That might. So when I get sort, I'm not getting worried about it for now. I'll put a to do here. You know what to do? Constraint source name in component. So, I mean, to be honest, it's a free text, then you know what's on it. Doesn't matter. I'll just leave it up to the user. If the user puts in something which isn't a text thing, then that's their problem. The flow will just blow up. But a source, there's like we cache the sources, all the sources, and we ultimately just keep referring back to them because there's no point constantly going to OBS every time. You don't change your sources that often, and there's events to listen for you changing your sources and refresh the cache anyway. So So it's already there, and that means that also if you did want to hook into this in any of your variables bits, you can do. So anyway, it's all there. It's all there. But we don't store the types. We just store the name of it. So you can see there being a problem where it's like, hey, do you mean auxiliary mic? And you're like, yeah, but that's not actually a text source. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just move on with our live, shall we? So that's the task done. The data, yeah. Task, yeah. What's wrong with that one? It's just bad it's never instantiated. Don't worry. Chill. Right, so. Let's make a task for it. Let's I'm just going to copy this one and rename that to, what's it called? Set text source task. And this is what's so oozy about this stuff. Because, I mean, yeah, so Electron, right? For anybody who's done development stuff, and you probably have if you're watching this, you're probably a developer or something. Now, Electron gets a bad rep. I mean, to be honest, it does, he has kind of got a bit more of a memory hog over the years, but well, in some ways it's actually become a bit lighter depending on how you build it. But it's given HTML apps a bad rep really, because it's like, oh, they use up so much memory and things and stuff. And like, for example, right, let's just boot this up now, and let's load up Task Manager, and we'll see how much memory is this actually using. You got to remember, behind the scenes, it's connecting to Twitch, it's connecting to OBS, it's got these flows running. Well, I mean, they won't have many flows running at the moment because I deleted most of them. Yeah, let's put it on there. So there we go. But it's all there. It's got like portals and stuff and things. And let's see, how much memory is it using? Oh, I've got Affinity Photo open. I probably shouldn't have that open. Let's close that down. I never actually needed that. I actually meant to open DaVinci Resolve, but I opened Affinity for some reason. So let's have a look, right? So, have a look. What have we got running here? Brave, Discord, yeah. Strem, 142 meg. That's not too much. I mean, to be fair, Notepad++ is using one meg, almost 2. That's pretty good going, right? But yeah. 42. I got 42 tabs. No. Chrome's just sucking the life out of things. I mean, to be fair, Ryder's like 4 gig. Give me all your memory. But Strem, 140 meg. That's okay, isn't it? Well, all these processes on there. All the observables or something. This is fine. Maybe the point is, it's not using mountains of memory really, considering what it is. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy. Did I just close that? I did close that down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because we're making we're apparently making a set text source thing here. This will be set text source here. And I mentioned this in the previous stream. For anybody what I'm hoping is, because this is actually quite a useful thing. I mean, I made it for me because I was kind of getting sick of using some of the competing tools. And they're not bad. They're quite good. But I found some really annoying things in there. I was like, if I could just get access to the source code, I could fix this for them and add these features in, or I could add the bits that I want in. Well, you've got to jump through hoops with their plugins because it's all closed source and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I know how to code, so I'll just make one myself. And I've made it. I'm like, this is actually pretty useful for anyone. So anyway, I'm hoping that like I'll make this and I'll do all these videos. And like one day somebody will find it and they'll go, oh, this is actually quite good. And then people might use it. And then they'll come and find these things, these old archived streams related to this. They'll go, oh, wow, here's him making it. And they'll hear me waffling on about the reasons why I decided to make this in the first place. Anyway, source name, yeah, CName's right. What? That's getting scene list. No, it's not scene list. I don't want that. No, put it in the bin. I want it to. I don't know. I don't need that. Let's just. This is what I want. That's what I want there. Oh yes. Right. So basically, what this is doing is, it's let's just copy that as well. I'm just too lazy. It's too easy to just like What is it? Even Alt Tab? No, Control Tab. It's so easy to just switch between things. It just allows me to be lazy. Right, app state. We haven't got app state. Let me put app state back in. It's app state, isn't it? App state. There we go. So this will, as I was mentioning before, this pulls all the cached. Basically, the app state contains a few different things. So it contains bits that the users can't access, like the app variables. They're kind of off. You know what? Actually, I'll put them down there. So it's a bit clearer. But so user variables, those are variables that you as a user create. Good times. Then there's transient variables, which are the... So actually, let's rewind. User variables are persisted. So there's a file on the file system where this stuff gets persisted. Cool and good. Transient variables, they only exist during the app running. So like the moment that we connect to Twitch, the moment we connect to OBS, we cache some data, i.e. like what is your channel name? What is your stream that you're currently running and things. So we cache that. And the transient variables basically expose that to tasks. So, like for example, let's say you wanted to have a tweet task where the moment that you loaded this, it'd go, hey, I'm gonna go off and hey buddy. Let's say you went to send a tweet, it would go, oh well, I already know what your channel is and what you're streaming and what the game is, so just lob it in. So yeah, that's what transient ones are. Then there's flow ones, which are just for flow. And there's actually a scope variable thing which defines them somewhere. But yeah, Mikey, I was putting together some. I thought, you know what, I'll try and make a concerted effort to make a few simple tutorials, because I posted it on Twitter and like to me they're nice enough. Like, oh, I don't really get what it is, and I'm like, well, I can't be bothered making a whole website. Like you look at, I don't know, Streamer Bossing. You look at the website and it's got loads of examples and jazzy stuff. And you're like, oh, I see what it does. Yeah, I see how it benefits me. Whereas with this, it's just like, oh, it looks like a silly web page and an app. What does it do? So I don't understand people being a bit like, well, what is this? I don't even get it. So I thought, well, I'll show some simple examples, because you know that the one which I kind of made more for you, the death counter one. So I was trying to do that in a well, I don't really want to call them competitors. They're just other tools in this space, but I was trying to do that in another tool. And it was like, well, okay, right, I can store a variable, that's fine. We install variables, everybody's happy. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's store a variable against the game. Cool. But then I had to come up with some crazy naming convention to segregate each game. And also, like, when I was doing fancy stream element reward things, I'd be tracking who was doing what. And personally, I was like, oh, I just wish there was an extra bit of context I could attach to the variable to say, well, look, I want this variable points, but points, I haven't got that on mine. Damn, I wish I had the points one. But yeah, I was like, oh, I wish I could assign like points to multiple people. So I still have one central name, but I can reference that against multiple contexts. So each person could have points, or each game could have their own death counter. And yeah, it turns out I can, because I made this. So I put that in, so each variable has an optional context where you can say, hey, Mr. Variable, you actually belong to this thing. And that's why it's the reason why I'm waffling anyway, is that death counter would have taken ages to make in something else because it doesn't have context. But because this does have context, it's just like, you know what? I'm going to use the context as the current category in the Twitch stream or channel. So every time that you run it, by default, it will pick up whatever channel you're on and automatically save the variable deaths against that. So for free, you've got a death counter that tracks against each game individually, partitioned, for free, kind of. And I was like, oh, wow, that's brilliant. Although one thing to mention, when you actually change your Twitch category, it doesn't actually tell anybody. It doesn't actually update anything, really. And you kind of got to wait 5 minutes before it even propagates that change out anywhere. So, unfortunately, it's not quite as simple as thinking, oh, well, I'll change my category and it's automatically going to update. I think there is a way that I can get it to do it, but oh, it's a bit crazy. And Twitch say, like, look, 5 minutes is the minimum window you have to have for the cache. So, like, even if I was to change to the category now, I'd have to wait 5 minutes. Even if I was to query it directly and say, what is your category? It's still going to show me the old one for 5 minutes. So, because when I was recording the tutorial, originally, I swapped over the category and was like, oh, I'm going to do more deaths, so it'd track against the other thing, but it didn't. And I was like, ah! Anyway, apparently we're making stuff here. Let's make all these. Oh, actually, I can test the clip thing. Because I have to stream to actually be able to make a clip. So, I'll test that in a minute. And you know what's really... I'll show you live. I'll show you live on stream what's cool about the to-do thing. Because it's a workflow that I've always had to make in like TouchPortal or StreamerBot. And it's fine making it, but you got to kind of jiggle the variables around, like, ooh, make a clip, get the URL, transform it a bit, add this bit on the end, write it to a file, and then I have to remember to look in the file. Ain't nobody going to do that. So, set text source, and we'll pass in, what was it called? It was, data dot source name. There we go. And, yes, that's fine. That bit there's going to be the current scene items. Even though it's not current scene items, it's just source items. Source items. Ah, I did a lowercase I. And hey, Kate, by the way, I wasn't ignoring you. Or maybe I was. I'm sorry, I was rude there, but I saw you come in. I just thought, oh, you're taking the piss out of me. I'll just keep waffling. But Kate, look how easy this is. Like, I've just added. If you ignore all the waffle. It's probably only been like 5 minutes worth of actual effort. But look, like, I want to set the text on something. Well, if you ignore that, because that's on all tasks, that's descriptive data. I've got a source name, some text. I got a task which basically takes that and goes, we'll get the current properties, change the text, and then update them. And then we've got a little component which just shoves this stuff on there. And jobs are good. I've got to actually do text to... I'll just call it text. And that's going to be a processed input. And that's going to be text. And we don't pass data there, but we'll give it a placeholder. IE no. IE and if you, by the way, if you can think of any other good like use cases or anything you would want a tutorial made for, let me know. And I'll try and put something together. Because, I mean, it doesn't take too long to make those things. Because really all I do is I just faff around on here recording. And then just slice bits out and put a quick text overlay. So it's not... As long as it's something fairly simple. The viewer count... I don't know. That'll do for there. So that'll bind to the text. That'll do all that. Cool. That's pretty much it done. And the other cool thing is, right? You can see here. I mean, even if you're not a coder person, you see there's 3 green files, right? So that's all I've made. I've made a task one. I've made a data one, a task one. So the data that gets saved. I've made the task thing which actually does the doing. I've made this component bit here which actually shows the UI bit for it. Let's just play it, and it will automatically just suck it all in. It'll just load it. I don't even have to faff. I don't have to register things because it automatically pulls in all these stuff dynamically from the plugins that you registered. So the plugin's already registered. I just go, oh, just whap it in for me, will you? Oh, don't tell me I've broken it. Oh no! Oh, I know what I've done. I do this quite often. There'll actually be an error in here somewhere which is telling me that I put a duplicate thing in there. So what I've done is. On here, there we go. Oh, that should be that. Because the code's a unique identifier, and sometimes I forget because I'm an idiot to actually give it the new one. And just make sure, yep, set ABS text source. So now if I run that again, it'll actually run. So let's pretend that the original one never happened. There we go. So oh, there's the one from the tutorial earlier as well. I made this. Oh, and look at this. Look at this, right? Quality of life improvement. You see these output variables, right? If I go, oh, I'm going to click on that. You see that? Copied variable to clipboard. I'm going to copy that variable now, and I'm going to go plop. So you can just click on these variables, and it'll copy it for you, and you can just plop them in. So you don't need to remember them, or like, I can't copy and paste it. You just click on it, boom, done. And you notice how that's like animated down there? I quite like that. Here's another thing as well. I did a tutorial on this because it's not really that apparent. But like, how do I delete this? I want to get rid of this thing now. I don't want it. You've got to disable it first, then the delete appears. And then you're like, do you really want to delete it? And I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about, son. So yeah, there we go, done. Let's manually save there. I was gonna put like a Control and S shortcut in, but I didn't. Anyway, what was I actually gonna do here? It was gonna be clip thing. There we go. Oh no, it was I did the text source thing, didn't I? I did a text source. Let's just have a look for it. Text. Set text source. See, look, there it is. Boom. So we just made this, and I can pick what's the. You know what? Let's just whack something on it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this interactively. What's the worst that could happen? What trigger can we use? Shall we use a Twitch chat message, and we'll do it from. And you know, actually, you're both mods, aren't you? Let's just in case I forget to turn it off. Only mods can do this. And you need to have at least I don't know, hello in there, and yeah, I'm gonna put something on Twitch on OBS quickly. So let's find let's add a little text source, little textaroo. Text GDR, yeah, whatever they use, yeah, whatever. Let's shrink that a bit though. That's a bit too big, isn't it? Let's whap that over there. So when I get that through, let's get the chat message, and let's what was it called? What did I call this thing? Text. Is it text? Oh, did I call it text? God, I can't even remember. Text GDI, right, okay. So it's text GDI plus. I don't think that's right. And the text will be the chat thingy thing. Right, let me save that. And also, just because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to have recached the things, let me just check. Is that? Yes, there we go. So that was right. Okay, cool. So yeah, just somebody say something with hello, whatever. Oh, actually, let me just enable the flow and reset the trigger. There we go. So that should be active now. So let's just go like, hello, Mikey. Did that do it? It didn't do it. Damn it! Oh, so close. And yet so far, let's have a look in the logs. What went wrong? Oh, what went wrong? Property align not found? Do you mean property align? I've got the properties, and I'm pretty much giving them back. Stupid thing. Yeah, I could have delete straight away in there, but the problem was from a UI perspective, I didn't know where to fit delete, because I was like, disable kind of, you'd want to disable within there, but I was like, well, I don't want delete right next to it, and I thought, well, if I separate them out, you'd have two red buttons, which would be a bit awkward. So, I mean, I can change it anyway. But anyway, let's solve this alignment issue, because that's made me look like a right idiot, and I don't like that. But this is the first time this has happened. There's been a few times where I've gone, you know what, I'm going to get stuff, and then I'm just going to add to it and send it back, and he goes, oh no, oh, it's not real, doesn't work. And I'm like, I'm sending you back what you sent me, you stupid thing. Anyway, I had to make some changes to the fork that I'm using of this as well. So, right, align. Align was the thing that was missing, wasn't it? I'm sure if I was to, you know, I'm just going to open the log over here. I can't bother moving it over to this screen, but that's not the logs. You stupid homunculus. Oh, apparently we are getting the logs over here. Apparently. So yeah, let me let me see. Let me see where it all is. All the way down the bottom here. Align. Align not found in JSON. Is it required? If it's required, why is it not in there? Properties, dot align. Alignment? You know what, I'm gonna crack open this bad boy and see what's going on in there. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just debug it. Debug. Because we have the technology. We can rebuild it. Is everybody enjoying the dulcet tones of Open Transport Tycoon in the background, by the way? I put it really quiet, but I'm sure, I'm not even gonna bother having that there because there's no point really you seeing that. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Goodbye. Yeah, enable flow. That will already be triggered. So let's try hello again. Hello, Mikey. Right, okay, so I'm stepping in. I've got the stuff. Yeah, I don't really care about the flow. Right, okay. No. I'm still in the execution engine. I don't want to be there. Let me go. Oh, well, that's rubbish. It didn't even trigger the other bit. No, this doesn't seem right at all. That's there. Okay, oh, maybe it's on the get. Maybe the get's got a thing. Oh, okay, let's try that again. I'm sorry that I'm constantly saying hello to you, Mike. I'll say hello, Kate. Right, okay, so we've got a source name. Yes, that's correct. We go over here. Oof. Right, okay, so I don't know why it's leapfrogging to there. It's not successful. In no world was this successful. What's that even mean there? That is a lightning thing. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. You know what? Let's just play that one through. Just play that one through again. And we'll just keep saying hello. 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 Oh, I've got to say hello something, haven't I? Blah blah. Okay, right. So we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna go back to the future. So what's actually happening in here? What is this nonsense doing? So source, yep, source name, that makes sense. Yeah, let's go into there. Because again, this is a third-party library. I didn't write this bit, but it was a fork of another library. But I didn't really like the original library. I preferred the guy's fork because that was a bit more future-proof, future-written. I don't know what words I'm trying to use there, but anyway, right, so let's just put a breakpoint there. You know what, I'm going to put a little breadcrumb as well. In case things go pop. So, right, the body request type. What's the request type? GDI, yeah, okay, get GDI property plus. You know what, actually, I can probably, where's the browser window we had before? Let's just quickly nip over to here. Get GDI, right, so. What's the response time? Yeah, see, the only required one for the request is source, that's right. Okay, well, look, let's have a look at what comes back on the response. So, what? I got any other? No, that's fine, right, okay, so body merge. Okay, so that's fine, that's sending the request, I hope. Yeah, do the WebSocket stuff, that's cool. Yeah, we've got a connection. Go through here, yeah, whatever, just give me the right response handler. So, no, message, yeah. Oh, it hasn't, has it actually got the no. Send, there's the send. Right, we want the send. God, so let's just get to the send. Result. Okay, why have you blown up there straight away? I am utterly baffled. What's going on here then? Oh no, we're going into the we're diving into the ocean now. Let's yeah, that's where's that decom event handler? Yeah, no, don't want that. I don't get it. Don't understand. Why? Oh, one sec. Status okay. Oh, maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill there. It's just checking the if. Just checking the if, people. Cool your jets. Okay, so it's just got the message ID, the source. Okay. Text whatever. Well, that seems pretty rubbish for the properties. Okay, and then it tries to deserialize this. Oh, but yeah, but none of these things exist. Of course it's gonna blow up. Those shouldn't be required then. Why is that one required but the others aren't? You know, I'm just gonna take the required off there. Like, just who? Why? Why? Right, no, basically, yeah, I don't think that's required. Let's get rid of that. A property name text. Yeah, text is probably gonna be required. That seems legit. So anyway, let's just step over wherever we were. Yeah, try to deserialize that, and that's probably gonna go. Oh, the sky is falling. Yeah, there we go. It's died. It's gone to a special place. Right. Anyway, with those changes, hopefully, maybe it'll work now. Who knows? Let's have another try. Yeah, I'm not gonna get debug. That's how confident I am. I am raw confidence right now. So let's have a look. What we yep. That's I don't need to do anything there. What am I even doing? Right. So let's go. Hello. Text. And oh, I can't even see OBS. Did it? Oh, it did it! It did it! Whoa! There we go. Hello. I don't know why the text is black now. That's probably a bit rubbish. Maybe there is actually a problem there. But I mean, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Let's hello, Chumba Wumba. But look, it does it. It does it. It's like boom, done. So I mean, the thing kind of works. It's just this third-party library's got a bit of an issue. It's really annoying as well because the guy who wrote this fork, he basically took the library, went, yeah, you're kind of like 10 years behind normal .NET standards. Well, maybe not standards, but conventions. Updated it all, did a PR, and they went, oh yeah, you've changed too much. Sorry, mate. We don't want your stuff. And I'm like, his stuff's like, it's miles better than what's currently there. Take your stuff. Take it. But yeah. Anyway, I feel that maybe people will do bad things with that text. But we'll leave it there for the moment. I need to kind of understand though why it's not returning all the bits though. Let me have a look at the documentation again. Yeah, it says the response should be all this, but it's not. It's clearly not. And like it changed the text from white to black for no reason. Like no, let's open up in a new thing, issues, and have a little look see and see if anybody else is complaining about this. No. Well, why is it not working for me then? Because I assume that the bit we're getting back is correct. Like I'm using the most recent version of the OBS 4 plugin. Because again, I can't go to 5 because 5's not supported yet. But nah. Right, I'm gonna debug again. I'm gonna jump down that debugging wormhole and keep saying hello to it and see what happens. But this is where the time gets lost, isn't it? It's all well and good me writing my bit, which works, but I'm dependent on third-party stuff, and that doesn't work entirely. You're kind of like, oh, I can't really do much. Right, that was all other stuff because they all go through a centralized thing there. So let me find that one. What? No, find that. And it's going to be in request. Wait, so there was the entry point. Let's put that back there. And it said it just wants that one thing. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Let me go back to that documentation. I'm wondering if maybe the variable name's correct. A line, string. It's definitely a string. 100% a string. A line. Right, anyway, let's just say hello, whatever. Hello, whatever. And go through the rabbit hole. Right, so we want to get the text properties. You know, I'm going to put a breakpoint there as well, just in case I do something silly. So step in. Source. That was fine. That's what the doc said. We send over the source. Cool. So send that request. Step into that. And this kind of goes to show as well that my earlier comment on I'm not sure if it's clever enough to understand. Oh, you just sent me text. That's all I need to update. I guess it's not, unless it's maybe it's I don't know. Right. Anyway. Yeah. Request type. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Go over and get that. What is this bit about? Additional fields. Oh, yeah, we don't. Well, let's see what body actually is at this point then. Request type that, source, yeah, so that's perfectly fine. Completely understandable there. Yeah, we don't need to check the connection, we've already got the connection open. Right, so body now at this point has all that stuff in. The message ID, I don't know why you need a message ID, but let's just assume you do. Cool, that's actually going to send it, yes. Right, then we're going to get the task result. It's not an error. Actually return the result. Oh yeah, so look, we are getting stuff back here. Okay. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna quickly grab that and copy that somewhere. Copy and notepad. Notepad, where are you? There we go. Right, so let's lob that in there. And let's keep going. So deserializes it. Brilliant. So if I go into here now. A lot of this stuff's null, but so like a line, they weren't sending a line. A line doesn't exist in there. So that's nonsense. That doesn't exist. Their document is wrong. How can that be the case though? How can their documentation be wrong? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, alignment's not there. That's right. Background color. Background color is sent over as 0. Okay, maybe it's because this is the first time I set it. So, okay, right, let's give it the benefit of the doubt then. And let's just, actually, let me just check that once more. Okay, yeah, so the main bits are there. And vertical alignment and other bits, they aren't even being sent. So let's just play that through. Okay. Yep, send that over. Cool. Right, so that's updated it. And let me go onto here in OBS and change it. So I'm gonna go, you know what, I want the color to be white, please. Right, okay. No, select color, for goodness sake. I'm not a massive fan of some of the OBS UIs are a bit crazy. They're a bit crazy. Yeah, okay. You know what, you have a little outline. You have a outline which is black, okay. You know, I'm gonna give it an align because it says that there should be an align, but there's not. I'm gonna say align in the center, please. So I'm gonna give it loads of properties. There we go. So now we can see hello whatever. So now if I do a hello again, hello whoever, Right, so let me see what I get from this. Yeah, don't care, don't care. Well, I kind of care about that one actually, but let's see what this one comes back with. Oh, so I do have an alignment now. Do I have a background color? I don't have a background color. Do I have a text color though? I do have a text color. Okay. So, if I play that through. Okay, right. So, ultimately, we've wasted about half an hour there to realize if you haven't explicitly set the properties, OBS doesn't send them over to you. But once you've set them once, you're fine. Oh, God, that was a waste of time. Anyway, the whole reason for this, if you're still there, Mikey, this will potentially benefit you, is that with this task now, I can basically set whatever I want to a bit of text in OBS. So if I was to have a death counter, and I was to go, hey, the cheat, have a trophy, and have a have it track these deaths and stuff, and I have it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Let's stop that for a minute. Play it again. Because it'll be a really, really simple thing to implement, really. And this is one of the things about this thing, this whole tool. It's so simple to do this stuff, and I mean, it's free. It's not like I'm making any money from it. If anything, it's costing me money to make it. Technically. Anyway, right. No, we don't want that trigger now. Let's delete that trigger. Delete that trigger. Let's have a new trigger, which is actually a chat command. We're gonna have yeah, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Death, and that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna increment a death counter. So let's do that. Put that one down there. There we go. Deaths, yes, and I want to quickly go back to integrations and get the channel game. The channel game is actually the channel category, but whatever. In most cases, it'd probably be a game, wouldn't it? So let's paste that in there. We want it persisted, because like persisted is it saves that variable forever until you delete it. Application is it only saves it while the application's running. Once it's closed, it's gone. And flow is it's literally only for the rest of these flows. So we increment it by 1. Cool. And for this, what we actually want to do now is do died. We go on the channel gaming thing. You can nest these as well. I mean, it doesn't format them that nice at the moment. That's something to work on. Yeah, there we go. So deaths from the channel game Twitch thing. That seems amazeballs. Let's just reset that trigger. And let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. So death. Oh, right. It's because I've actually got it saved from before against this category. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. A live death counter in what? If we ignore the amount of time it took me to debug the other thing, that took me what, like two minutes to do? 2 minutes. You know what? I'm actually gonna make a clip there, I think. But to do it, I'm gonna make a clip from here. Make a clip. Make a clock. Twitch. And here I go on a Twitch text command, and I go on that command to be only from mods, and I go on it to be clip. Oh, watch this! Watch this! This is really, really cool, right? So I've got that there set up, right? So a moderator which has clip, brilliant. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on a just let me find it. Create a clip, cool. So it's gonna be from my channel. I don't need to put another one in. I'm gonna tick this box, right? Raise a to do for clip, and it's automatically giving me the Twitch and clip tags. That's fine. I can add other tags in if I want to. Right, now watch this. Now, assuming it all works. Right, so let's reset the trigger on that. Reset the trigger, by the way, because these are all observables behind the scenes. When I reset the trigger, I'm basically saying to the execution engine, hey, just scrap what you're currently listening to and redo it all, please. So I'm just going to save the flows as well, just in case I do something stupid. So if I do a clip now, clip, that's hopefully going to go off behind the scenes and have taken a clip, right? Let's see, has it actually done that? I should probably put something in the logs, but I mean, let's hope it has, because I haven't tested the clip one before. Let's hope it has. But is there a to-do? There isn't. No, that's the to-do from earlier. Damn it! I want a new to-do. I've done the urgent thing. Oh no, it's not active. It's not active, you utter baboon. Oh my god. Let's try that again then. Flip. You know what, let's just for sanity's sake here, I'm also gonna get to quickly say a message on here. Send I might put scroll bars within these things. Send chat message. And let's swap those around. And what I'm going to say is, what's the variable? No, it's not, what am I doing? It's not that. It's not that I want. I want that to be first. No, come on. Right. That one goes first. Yes. The output variable from that is the clip URL, and then I can go. Hey, I made a clip. Here. Yeah, that. I made a clip, and it's gonna go to my channel, and it's gonna be amazing. Did I reset the trigger? I don't know if I reset the trigger. Let's just do that again. It is enabled. Everything should be working. Let's try again now. Clip. It might take a second to go off and make the clip, so I'm fine if it's gonna take a moment. Is it doing it? Is it? Is it? Oh no. Oh no, right, okay. Failed. Because either error, bad request. The broadcast ID was malformed. The value must be... Oh, it needs a user ID, not the... Right, okay. What's my user ID? My user ID is that one. You silly boy. You absolute gibbon. Why did they let me near computers? Anyway, we can fix that right now. That's going to be like a two second fix. So let's go to a clip, create Twitch clip task. And we are going to want to do... oh, where is it? Create the clip. Create clip, sync channel. See, why do you want the channel there then? Oh, the broadcast ID, yeah. Oh, what an idiot. Right, okay, well, maybe that's, maybe we shouldn't even have that there then. I mean, could you want to, maybe you would want to make that for, you know what, for the moment, I'm just going to have it on our channel. So, we can only do it for our channel. Let's remove the, actually, you know what, let's just change that to user ID. Actually, you know what, no, let's make this work the way that God intended it to. So actually, what we need to do is we've got the channel name or the username. User ID equals await which API helix dot users dot get users async get user. Yeah, maybe that'll be it. Let's IDs. No, I don't have the IDs. I want the IDs. Give me the. Or maybe logins. Logins? Let's try that. Let's give it a little new little login of channel. Well, actually, wait there. I don't actually need to do this to some extent. Right, let's rewind for a minute. Right, because I already have the app ID. If the channel is string or null or empty thingy, I really wish there was a shorthand way of doing that. Like you can do like that sort of thing to say, oh, is it null and default, but I can't do that with strings. Because they're white space, maybe. Right, so if that's empty, then we're going off. So actually what we're going to want here is a var user ID equals, right, okay. Okay, I've got this. App state dot get user ID. Right, so we've got our user ID, that's cached. We already have that for free. We have that. If that's not empty though, now we're talking. So what we're gonna need to do here is we're gonna need to go off and get user details for that. Let's hope that it does actually do what we expect there. I don't need that fully qualified, do I? That's fine. So maybe then, user if. So basically if it can't find a user, can we log? Yeah, let's log warning. Couldn't find user ID for channel. I don't know why it calls it a channel because really it's just a user, but and let's just plop that in there. One that we've tried to use, which is Chanel. And also we don't need to do that here because actually we don't need that line at all really. Very redundant now. Data.channel and channel, yeah. So throw a warning if we can't find a user ID for that. But assuming we actually in return failure as well. Return execution failed. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a cascading failure, but it's not. It's just a failed. Cool and good there. So assuming that we do have a user there, then that user ID equals users dot. Actually, we know we've only got one because we only searched for one login. Oh, is it not? User details. I don't know where I got user from. The first users dot zero. There we go. So then hopefully let's have the actual user ID that we want to use. Let me pop that in there. Jobs are good and let's see if that works. You know what? I might try making a clip on Mikey's channel from mine. Just Mikey, are you streaming at the moment? Have a little look-see. Have a little look-see on here. Following. Is Mikey streaming? He's not. Oh, I can't do it for him. Well, I don't know. We'll work something out there. Right, let's try again. Oh, I feel this in my jellies. Died 5. That says it all. Died 5. Right, so let's try this again. So we've got, oh, is this? Oh, it's gone mad. No, I want the original Transport Tycoon thing. Oh, there we go. That's fixed that. Right, so make a clip. Trigger clip for at least moderator. And to be fair, right, these tile things, they kind of all right, well, I'll try and wrap up soon then. So these kind of should be contextual to what's happening. Anyway, right, so do the clip, create the clip for my channel at the moment. And I didn't save that, did I? I didn't save that. What's the variable I want? I want the oh, interesting, it's done that twice. That's not good. I'll have to look into that. Clip URL. Hello, I've made a clip. There. And I can send it to my channel. So that's fine. That's fine. So right, everything is henshin a go, baby. Let's do the clip. Clip. Boom. I mean, it might take a minute. I've got the utmost faith that it's actually going to try and do a clip. But did it? It blew up again. You bag of spanners. Oh. No, it did do it. Did it? No. Reference not set to what do you mean not set to an instance of an object? I got the data back. It's right there. It's literally right there. Oh, maybe this is a bug with their library. I mean, look, you know what? Let's debug. Let's spend another 5 hours debugging. So, unfortunately, though, I haven't got the sources for this one. I mean, maybe it'll be clever enough to just debug for me. I don't need you anymore. You can go away. So let's just go. See, this is the fun. This part, debugging. Ah, love me a good debug. Right, so let's try the clip again. And you know, I'm just making clips behind the scenes here. Apparently. Yeah, so I know it's above that. I know it reaches that criteria. That's cool. And I know it populates variables because I've seen that before. Right, okay. So step into. Yes, come on, come on. Yes, okay. Twitch, let's step into that then. I don't know what you're telling me here. I want to step into that, please. Okay, so what are they doing? And this is open source code, by the way. It's not like I'm showing you any illegal code here. This is code that you can go see on GitHub. I just haven't got the code locally, like I do the OBS one, because I'm just using their DLL. Right, force access token. Yeah, well, we've got the client ID and access token. Perform. Step into that, maybe? Perform. Perform. Okay, well, let's assume it's performed. Are you performing? I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, well, clip, create clip response, we got that. Create a clip, yeah, 0. Or maybe this is a column with my code then. Populate variables, yes. I've got one clip, yes. I have an edit URL and an ID. Place edit with that. Yeah, that seems perfectly reasonable. That's fine, isn't it? That's a thing. That's the thing. I mean, they're structs. They physically can't be anything silly, so that's fine. That's fine. Oh, maybe it's the to-do. Oh, maybe it's the to-do. Okay, so we're going over there. Yeah. Do we have the channel title? We must do. Yeah, so truncated channel title is working on Strem. Yeah. We've got the title, yeah. The to-do. We've got the edit URL. We've got the link. What are we missing here? What? Just add that? Oh. What's the problem there? That made absolutely no sense. Put that breakpoint back there. And he makes some more clips. More clips! And it's going to be amazeballs. Clip. Right, so what's the problem? To do well, of course it's null at the moment because I'm making it, aren't I? So what's the problem? Oh, the ID. The ID is empty. Oh no. Well, that'll probably be why then. Oh, an absolute monkey. Yeah, I thought that. Why is it not newing it up? Because it's got a new one there. Well, anyway, let's just give it a new one. A new GUID. No, that's not how we do it. That's not how we do it here. It's new GUID. There we go. I'm a bit baffled by that. Normally the constructor would have just given me that for free. I don't know. Anyway, if I run it again now... But this is good because I haven't been able to debug clips because I need to be streaming to debug it. Because if you try and make a clip when you're not streaming, it goes, "Wah, wah, you silly person. Wah." Right, so here's this thing. Let me just go to to-dos. There's no to-dos. There's no to-dos. There's no polls or anything. So let's go and I'm gonna put a clip on here. Clip, boosh, done. That's that bit there done. Has it blown up again? What is wrong now? I hate you. I hate you so much. What is wrong with you? Giving you everything. Wait, no, maybe there's something more sinister going on here. No, there was a to-do before, though. There was a to-do before. Let's just give me so many clips, which are just total garbage of me on here now. This is going to be delightful. Clip. Right, let's make a clip again. Okay. So. What, did it actually do something then? I'm debugging, right? I'm debugging, right? What is going on? Am I in a parallel universe? What? Let me try clipping again. All right, okay. I don't. Maybe I didn't actually type anything there. Oh, to-do store is null. Oh my god. It's right. It's right. It's been there all along. What an absolute moron. You know what? Let's just quickly go to my face on here. And do you see it there? See this? What does this say? What an absolute moron. Says it all, doesn't it? Says it all. Anyway. So now it's going to work for realsies. Now's the good times. Let the good times roll. So when dependency injection is done correctly, stuff actually works. Believe it or not. Still says died 5. Maybe it's gonna have to die a few more times there. Right, where's the thing? The thing with the thing. There we go. Right, so now this is gonna be absolutely glorious. Clip. Boom. Doing stuff. Something went wrong. I'm gonna pick this computer up. I'm gonna hurl it through a window. And no one's ever gonna see it again. Oh my god. What's wrong this time? I've given you a to-do store? I've given you a to-do with an ID? What more do you want from me? Flip. To-do store. Yes. Right, to-do element. Let's make the to-do element. The to-do element has stuff. That all looks perfectly valid. It even has 2 with the same sorts of tags. Why not? That's something we need to work on there. So let's step over that. Step over that. Actually, what? It's success. It's a success. What more can go wrong here? Oh, this one that's going wrong. Yep. So it's gonna go to my channel. Yep, me. The message is null. What's it null? What's it null? Oh my god, I didn't save it, did I? Just execute me now. Not for realsies. You have to be careful saying stuff like that online, don't you? Because people actually think that's what you want. I don't want that. Right. Yes, I want to do it on my own channel. Yes, I want to raise a to-do. I want to take that, I want to take the clip URL, and I want to say, I've made a clip here. See, it's angry because I put caps in. Manually save flow. Maybe, well, you know what, when I manually save, maybe I should have like a little pop-up saying you've saved. Maybe that'd be good UX. Anyway. Let's try this again now. Clip. There we go. There we go. And right, look. So this is the cool thing. This is the cool thing now, right? It's not that cool that it spat the clip out there. That's okay, right? Nah, that's okay. That's fun. What's really cool is if I go to this to do. Right. So I don't know why I've got two of them. When was 2015? Oh, so it did make one before. It did make one before, but then it blew up on the Twitch bit. So we'll pretend that one's actually, you know what, we'll leave it at that. But anyway, watch this now, right? Load link. So I've done the Twitch thing. I've done a clip. I ticked, if I go back to the clip thing, all I did was I ticked this box here, Razor to do for clip. That's all I've done. And then there's to do here. So it says I've got 23, oh, it should say hours. I was fiddling with that earlier. I probably need to alter that to say hours instead of just 23. But anyway, this bit here now, it's got the Twitch link for me. So watch this now. If I click load link, and you won't see this. But look, it's loaded that in a browser for me, and it's loaded the editor thing, so I can look at it and I can be like, oh, where replay. There we go, and I can. I can edit it, and I can make a thing on there, and I can be like, that's it, publish. And then once I've published it, it'll remove the bad one and make the new one there. And then I just go, yeah, I'm done, thanks, done. But the cool thing is those to-dos will just sit there. So at the end of the stream, I can go, oh yeah, cool. I got to go off and edit those things. Because I always had to set that up manually. And now I can just do it. So that took forever to showcase, didn't it? But we fixed some bugs. So that's something, right? You know what? I fancy how do I see my store? Store? Oh yeah, I want a Ric Flair. Oh no, wait, I've got to redeem, haven't I? Redeem. I can't even use stream things. Ric Flair. Oh, I thought I got to hear the woo sound. Is there no woo sound? Oh, that's a shame. Anyway. There was one other thing I wanted to show, right? So, that's all cool, right? We look at that and we go, that's really good. Yeah, you did a good thing there. Wow, so good. But what I'm actually going to do now is, well, first of all, that needs to have hours at the end because I'm a stupid person. And I removed the hour from the front end bit, but I did not add it back into this bit. So we don't need those parentheses, and we'll just put hour there. So because historically it'd always be like, oh, you've got however many hours left. But then once you got down to less than 1 hour, you kind of like, well, actually, just show me minutes now, please. So anyway, that's that done. Right, what was... Oh, God, I just had to think in my mind. Though. Yes, that was what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Right, I'm going to show you something even better now, Mikey. If you're still there, if you haven't passed out, maybe you're actually on your stream now. Let me have a look. Are you streaming yet? Are you streaming yet? No. Okay, so there's a chance that you're still there. There's a chance that I still have your concentration for a moment. So this now... Right, so we've seen... Where have I loaded it? There it is. There it is. Right, so... Oh my god. Death consumes you! Oh my goodness. Don't get me started. Right, so we've got to make a clip. Right, that's cool. That's cool, right? And it makes the clip. And again, I don't know why it keeps adding those bits in. Don't know. Bad thing. Maybe you're not gonna save that there. Save it! Right, so this is cool. Right, so we've done it on a thing. So we've done it so that we can go clip and it makes a clip thing. Right, so watch this now. Watch this. Right, I'll be really quick. I'm going to make a portal. Add a portal. Super portal. And on here, I'm going to go, let's add a new button. I call this the clipper. And I'm going to give it, make a clip. A clip. And you can probably see where this is going already, can't you? You probably can. And is there a clip thing? Clip. No, I don't want to. Let's just do play. Play. There we go. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've got to make a clip button, right? That's cool. That's cool. But now what we want to do is we want to nip back to the flows, and we're going to do a portal button press trigger as well. And on here, we're going to say, I want the super portal. I want the clipper button. And if you press that, that will also go off and do all this. So now, let's watch the party. As I view in browser, I load up my super portal. I press the make a clip button. Boom. That should post something into chat like it did there. And then, if I go to the to-dos, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Wasn't that pure, like the most refined awesomeness you could possibly find? Ah, oh, my goodness. I am just ecstatic right now. Something worked for once. I mean, I've tested the other bits, but the bits like the clip and things, I wasn't really able to test that well. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's all hooked up. Let me make it super small for a minute. So you can to some extent, right? If so you got to remember as well, this is a client portal. So this is like you'd load this on your tablet or your phone or whatever. Basically any touchscreen device, so you can press it. You might click, 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 press. Now let's go into here for a minute, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. I got a new button. I'm gonna call this Whoop. Amazing. Close. And there's Whoop and Amazing. Oh, maybe I haven't actually set up the linkage. Basically, it was going to automatically pop up there. Because like you can change stuff and you can go, oh, make the buttons large. And it goes, oh, large buttons. But I could have sworn I'd actually made it so that the events propagated through. But I obviously haven't done that because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm going to make another clip now. Why not? Because I can just do it pressing a button now. Just press a button. Just make a clip, eh? Oh, you know what else I can do as well? I'll show you this as well. Yeah, show to-dos in Portal. Yeah, that's fine. There you go, now we've got the to-dos in the Portal as well. So I could actually just go from here and load it, like if I'm a mod. And I could be like, go on mod, go action stuff for me. That's what you're getting paid to do, right? But yeah, did I make them small? Yeah. The thing is, I've got the monitor really low res at the moment, so it doesn't look that great there, really. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's the functionality that counts, right? I'm all about functionality. Maybe you can also limit this as well. So, like, if I was to make a to-do with a different thing, you can limit the tag. So I could be like, actually, I only want ones which contain the super tag. And if I refresh, well, I don't see any to-dos now because none of them have the super tag. So that way you can kind of gate certain ones and be like, oh, actually, you can edit these ones, mod man, but real people, no. You can't. Only the mods can. And stuff. Anyway, I think that's it for me. I've done some stuff there. I've done a good. I was actually going to do a browser source task as well, but given how long I've waffled for and nothing's actually really gotten done, I think I'm going to quit there. So yeah, thanks for joining me there. Hopefully that was good. I'm gonna push up these changes as well, so everything you've seen there is gonna be in the next release. And yeah, good times. Thanks a lot, and died 5. Let's just increment that again. Oh no, because I turned it off. What an idiot! I turned it off. I can't do it now. Anyway, I'm going. It's been something. Where's the off button? Oh, I should have. No. You know what? Stop. I'm gonna. We've got an encore. I swear to God, Mike, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. Because I want to see if this works. Let's make a stop Strem. Let's just enable that, and I want it on portal button pressed. Let's do portal. Let's do the whoop, and I want that to what did I call it? Set streaming state. Yes, set streaming state. Yes. Stop. So do I want this to start OBS streaming or stop it? And I'm gonna say stop it, right? So we're playing with fire now, people. Let's reset the trigger. So if I press that button in the portal, this will potentially end the stream. So let's give it a little whirl. What is the worst that could happen, right? So I might be saying goodbye to you now. We'll see. It's been emotional.